All right, gorgeous afternoon here. A little windy, but for the most part, things are nice. On the Finger Lakes again. Enjoying ourselves. Yesterday I fished with my wife. We kind of just scouted around a little bit, and today's just going to be hopefully my first full video. But we got to give some props to Meg. Let me show you what she caught, all on her own. Silver? Yeah, Meg's got her hands full. All right, Meg's got something here. She's kicking my butt now. Let's see what she's got. She was deep, I don't know that. Maybe it's a salmon?
I don't know. I don't know what they look like.
Oh, that's a rainbow trout, I think.
Really?
Yeah, that's a big one too. Wow. Keep her in the water. Oh, 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 oh. You hit that spot lock?
No, but
So we're gonna drift back to our... Yeah, that is a salmon. We can keep him. I think that's a salmon.
I pulled out
The hook. He's got that lamprey scar. You see that thing?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's from those lampreys. We're gonna keep. Let's keep the salmon. It's a salmon. A little bit of skinny one, but yeah. Cool.
Let me see the spot. Oh wow, it's really.
And that's a scar from a lamprey bite.
Oof.
Man, nice job, babe.
Thanks.
Meg's first salmon. Good size one.
Wow.
So happy we had a salmon for dinner and yesterday, so this is the next day in the afternoon, trying some different areas. So we're gonna try to catch a couple different types of trout, brown trout, rainbow trout. We'll see what happens. I found myself a spot tucked out of the wind, 72 feet. The cool kids say let's go. All right, that's a 1.3 ounce Mackinaw. I got my Vanford with my power handle. This is a Fenwick HMG medium power rod. I'm gonna send this down to the bottom. It's a ledge here, about a quarter-mile ledge. Let's see what we can find on it. I'm in 76 feet of water. Wind's starting to pan out. It's kind of magic hour. Marking fish on our sonar. What else can you ask for on an August day? This fish was bottom bouncing. Jig him like a red drum. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Guessing 76 feet, less likely to see salmon, more likely to see mostly lake trout. Kind of just fishing where I'm seeing fish though, so you know how that goes. Yeah. Kind of a funny fish. They sometimes don't fight till up top. All right, let's tighten up a little bit. All right, nice, not a bad one. Great little setup for this sort of jigging. Vanford plus a Fenwick. It's great. It's a 12-pound leader right there, and I tie that off with a uni knot. Okay, fella, gonna make it easier putting you in the boat. Single hook, boom. Easy does it. All right, nice fish. It's a nice mid 20-inch lake trout. Boy, what a pretty one. That's a wild fish too. Lake trout. Get a couple bites here, fellas. Size hasn't blown me away yet. I stuck one that I was like, oh, I think might have been a really nice one, but all the other ones seem to be pretty average so far. So much for a tangle-free net. I guess there's no such thing when it comes to Lakers, huh? Taking down the jig on a 1.3 ounce Mackinaw shad. Oh boy. Bunch of fish here. That's a good one. That's a good one. This feels like a nice one. Maybe not. Yeah, that does seem like a pretty good one to me. Oh, it's a salmon. Heck yeah, dude. What you doing? You didn't fight at all. Yeah, now you are. Oh, salmon. Salmon's going home. Oh my gosh. Gotta get him in the net. Nice, I'm gonna lose this fish. I should have lost that fish by every account. But yeah, we got ourselves a pretty nice salmon there. That's an landlocked salmon. So, pretty nice one, man. Happy with that. Let's get him on ice. Pretty cool. They get stocked. There's some limited natural reproduction some years, but for the most part, stocked fish. And he's got a lamprey scar on him too, so. But keep one fish for the table. And let's see if we catch a couple more. Maybe I'll keep two, but yeah, nothing wrong with that, man. I ate a Mackinaw shad. Great eating size one, 24.5. Cool. All right, let's get them on ice. Get back to fishing then. So I'm adding this Procure Trout Kokani Magic, whatever you want to call it. Seems to be getting more strikes. That's for sure. One thing I'm noticing. I seem to be getting a few more strikes using this stuff. Maybe it's in my head. Pretty good fish too. See the flavor. It is pretty nice laker. Gotta try doing this with stripers, freshwater stripers. I think I'd really enjoy it too. I mean hybrids if necessary, but regular ones too. And this net's driving me nuts today. Okay, nice laker there. Gotta usually zip tie it closed so I don't deal with that. But anyway, me and my net problems always. That's a pretty nice sized lake trout. One hand on the tail there. Easy does it. It's a wild lake trout. That's great to see. Go a little tighter on that hook set. Only being that loose on the hook set. So on the hook set, I want very little drag slippage, right? That's the theory. And then as this fish decides he might want to run, that's when I want to go a little looser. You know, fishing 10-pound braid and a 12-pound leader. Yeah, you're playing with fire if you really try max dragging some of these fish here. Going with max drag on them. Nice. So we're fishing in the Finger Lakes. Really the 4 fish we can bump into is the salmon, the lake trout, brown trout, and the rainbow trout. Did more of the brown trout yesterday and it was a little hard. Got 2, but they weren't very large. And then the fish were just really finicky. So today decided to go into the 70, 80 foot range. And there we are. That's a nice lake trout, man. Whew. Happy with that one, man. Get this net ready for him. It's a very solid fish right here, man. Ooh, baby, that's a nice lake trout, man. Wow. Look at that grease monkey there. Beautiful one, man. Yeah, I just drifted for about a mile. I'm fishing for 2 hours at sunset here, so there's, you know, it's a quick trip. And yeah, you know, we're marking fish kind of just scattered. You know, a lot of these fish like to cruise. And I'm just enjoying myself out here. Catch 2 salmon. That'd be really cool if I can. Oh, it's like I thought I had the hook on him, then I lose him. That's the worst feeling. Got that one. I think. He hit it a few times. The lake trout? Yeah. Jeez Louise, man. Got a boat trolling next to me. Guessing he's beating him up too. Right, man, we're picking away at some fish here. 2-hour fishing challenge. I'm missing a lot of fish this evening, I'll tell you that much. It's what I would call a hot dusk bite. I don't know about that dusk fishing. What do we got? Ooh, another lake trap. Seem to be more average size ones too. Really got to use the net on them, man. Otherwise it's like really rough. It's an understatement, I'd say. Nice sunset out. Getting real close to sunset there. It's not bad for 2 hours though. Now there's other lures you can use. I mean, what we'll do in the next video, got some slow pitch jigs and some like more traditional ones. I do like some metal lures too. They're good for them. Metal lures can be really good. You can troll for these fish, but I don't know if I really want to do a trolling video necessarily. When I was just learning all this stuff, I was definitely trolling a lot, but I feel like I'm not doing as much trolling these days. Also not quite as interested in trolling these days. Just went over that. Should be a hookup. Not too much difficulty on that, I'm hoping. Maybe not. Not always that easy. Who are you kidding there, pal? Looks like a pretty good fish. Feels like it's, whatever this is, feels like it's the largest fish of the day, for sure. Absolutely. Coming up now. Excited to see what we got on this. I'm excited about this one. Oh, I've got a good feeling this is a really nice sized fish. Ooh, yeah. That is a nice one. Nice lake trout there. It's a good one. Nice lake trout. Nice one, man. All right, man, that was great. Really enjoyed that little sunset trip there. I'm gonna fish for another like 10-15 minutes, keep the cameras rolling, but wanted to film and thanks for watching if I lost all light. So check the video's description, links to everything we used. I just rolled out of our rental where we're staying and jumped into 75 feet of water and boom, fish were there. So yeah, and a little bit of luck there finding them. But it took me a minute, figured it out, started in 60, started in 80, you know, bounced around and caught some fish. Couple just straight jigging on the bottom, a couple on the retrieve. The salmon came on out of 75 feet with the rest of the fish too. So Meg got a salmon yesterday and a decent lake trout, and this is kind of my beginning of my trip. So hopefully get a couple more days out here of decent fishing. I use that Procure stuff. I don't know, it's tough to tell when it makes a difference, when it doesn't. Maybe the fish are fired up, but I think sometimes it's just not a bad thing to have around. So and just doing long drifts and seeing what bites, you know. And if this is it, well, thanks for watching. Gotta give you a quick shout to my video sponsor. That's Waterland Co Sunglasses. These are their polarized lenses. If you're in the market for a pair, check the link in the video's description. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate everyone tuned into this video, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.